मेरे कमेंट सेक्शन में एक कमेंट इतनी बार आ चुका है कि प्लीज मेक अ वीडियो ऑन हाउ टू स्टॉप क्रिएटिंग फेक सिनेरियोज while studying. Hi everyone, this is Yasur Bikandi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about something that I am sure most of you all struggle with while studying, and that is creating fake scenarios while studying. And trust me, this was also one of the problems that I was facing while I was preparing for my CA exams. So in this video, I'm just going to give you very practical, simple and actionable tips that will really help you to stop this habit. So you know that when you're supposed to study with full focus, with full concentration, but instead you imagine yourself, you start creating these fake scenarios, you start visualizing, ऐसा हो गया तो वैसा हो गया तो, and even worse is that you start creating negative fake scenarios जो आपको पता है कि शायद सच भी ना हो कभी, and that distracts you from studying, जिसकी वजह से आप जो आने वाली एग्जाम्स है उस पर फोकस नहीं कर पाते हो. तो जब मैं सीए कर रही थी मेरे साथ क्या क्या फेक सिनेरियोज होते थे कि अगर मैं फेल हो गई तो, अगर क्लियर नहीं हुआ तो मम्मी पापा को क्या शक्ल दिखाएंगे, या फिर मम्मी पापा ने शादी का प्रेशर किया तो ऐसा किया तो क्या बोलूंगी. यू स्टार्ट क्रिएटिंग दैट स्क्रिप्ट, यू स्टार्ट पूरी मूवी की तरह तुम चला देते हो. जॉब मिलेगी कि नहीं मिलेगी, पैसे किससे कमाएंगे, प्रेशर किया तो घर वालों ने, अगर सीए नहीं बना तो लड़की गर्लफ्रेंड से शादी नहीं हुई, इसकी शादी उससे हो गई तो ऐसा वैसा ब्ला 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 ब्ला. हम इतने सारे फेक सिनेरियोज क्रिएट कर लेते हैं. सो येस, आई हैव बीन देयर, आई हैव डन दैट, एंड ट्रस्ट मी, इट्स अ ह्यूज वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम. सो वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट व्हाई वी क्रिएट these fake scenarios, and most importantly how to stop doing this and start focusing on your studies. So the reason number one is, why do we do this? Why do we create fake scenarios? So you know that as a CA aspirant we are constantly under pressure to perform well. We've got our exams, our articleship and our future careers to think about, and sometimes it can all feel a bit overwhelming, and that's when our mind starts to wander, इधर उधर भटकने लगता है, and we begin to create these fake scenarios. And sometimes maybe it is because we are trying to escape the stress and the anxiety of studies. The problem is जब आप negative fake scenarios create कर लेते हो, अगर आप अच्छी चीजें सोच रहे हो, visualize कर रहे हो, you are thinking positive, you are thinking कि I will get my dream job, I will get my dream degree, I will become a CA or whatever degree that you're pursuing, that is a good thing. That is not a bad thing. That is actually a good thing, and that will motivate you to study hard, to work hard. But problem तब आती है जब आप negative चीजें सोचते हो, and that stops us from achieving our goals, and कहीं ना कहीं ये हमें डरा देता है अंदर से. Also इसके साथ साथ ये हमको पढ़ाई से बहुत ज्यादा distract भी करता है, and it makes us feel that we are not in our control, our mind is not in our control. So now the question is, how do we stop creating these fake scenarios and start focusing on our studies? Here are a few tips that actually worked for me, and I am sure that if you follow it, it will work for you as well. So first and the most important thing is, break your study sessions into smaller chunks. अब क्या होता है कि जब आप बहुत ज़्यादा long hours पढ़ाई करते रहते हो, it is very easy to get distracted and start daydreaming. So what you have to do is break your study sessions into smaller chunks. What I did was, I used to study for 3 hours, and हर 3 घंटे के बाद I used to take a break of 20 minutes. That was fixed for me. उस 20 minutes में I used to have some snack, or healthy one of course, or I used to take a nap. But make sure that you study in chunks and not at a stretch. सुबह 9 बजे स्टार्ट किया, अब 7 बजे तक शाम को पढ़ ही रहे हो. That will reduce your efficiency. So it is very important to take breaks and follow that pattern of studying. जो भी आपकी study के hours है, say for example for me it was 3 hours. So challenge yourself कि इस 3 घंटे में I will not use my phone, I will not check social media, I will not get distracted, and challenge yourself to stay focused during that time. The second thing what you can do is have a study buddy. Now trust me, अगर मैं CA बनी हूँ, it is only because of this one friend that I had during my CA journey. Her name was Mamta. एंड वी यूज टू स्टडी टुगेदर. तो कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स जो मुझे नहीं पसंद थे वो उसको पसंद थे सरप्राइजिंगली, और जो उसको नहीं पसंद थे वो मुझे पसंद थे. एंड दैट इज हाउ हैविंग अ स्टडी बडी हेल्प्ड मी. सो it helped me stay focused and we had an accountability, दोनों बता रहे कि आज तूने कितना पढ़ा, मैंने कितना पढ़ा, and we had someone to talk to. So इससे क्या होता है कि आपको पता है कि आप दोनों मेहनत करो, दोनों पढ़ाई करो, both are going through the same amount of stress. You kind of motivate each other to study. And trust me, what I also feel is कि अगर आपका study buddy focused है, disciplined है, पढ़ाई के लिए उतना ही dedicated है, and if there's a healthy competition, then trust me, उससे ज़्यादा कुछ मज़ा है नहीं पढ़ाई करने का. सो अगर ऐसा दोस्त मिल जाए आपको जो आपको भी सक्सेसफुल होता हुआ देखना चाहता है, एंड ऑफ कोर्स यू ऑल्सो वांट दैट पर्सन टू क्लियर द एग्जाम, साथ में पढ़ाई करोगे, साथ में सीए बनोगे, दैट इज अ वेरी वेरी ब्यूटिफुल फीलिंग. सो इफ यू हैव अ स्टडी बडी, ग्रेट, दैट विल ऑल्सो हेल्प यू स्टॉप क्रिएटिंग फेक सिनेरियोज. कमिंग टू द थर्ड पॉइंट, एंड दैट इज create a pre-study routine. So I have always emphasized in all my videos that develop a consistent pre-study routine. So this routine could be like as soon as you wake up, just make yourself a cup of coffee or do some stretching exercise to signal your brain that it is time to focus. If you have some decided routine, I feel that will really help you to stick to that plan and to have a road map while you're studying. इससे क्या होगा, आपको पता है कि अभी सोने का टाइम है, अभी खाने का टाइम है, अभी एक्सरसाइज करने का टाइम है, अभी ब्रेक का टाइम है, अभी नैप का टाइम है, अभी कॉफी का टाइम है, चाय का टाइम है, वॉट एवर इट इज. बट वंस यू हैव अ स्केड्यूल, आपको बस you just have to follow it. The next most important thing which I feel that most of the students lack, and that is not getting enough sleep. Now make sure that you are getting enough sleep every single day, at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep, because lack of sleep can really stop your brain from studying with focus. So please make sure that you get enough sleep. Now as an elder sister, what I would suggest is please stop creating negative fake scenarios and switch it to positive scenarios. Now our mind is built in such a way that it is always thinking something or the other. You cannot stop your thoughts. आप ये नहीं सोच सकते कि आज बस अब मुझे कुछ भी नहीं सोचना है, because आपका माइंड हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ तो सोचता ही रहेगा. तो अगर आप नेगेटिव सोचोगे, that is how you will attract those things more. So what you have to do is, as I said, कि आप stop button नहीं लगा सकते, but you can always have a switch button. अगर आप नेगेटिव सोच रहे हो, तुरंत स्विच इट टू समथिंग पॉजिटिव. स्टार्ट थिंकिंग गुड थिंग, मैं पास हो जाऊंगा तो क्या खुशी होगी, घर वाले कितने खुश होंगे, रिजल्ट का दिन है, सब खुश है, मिठाइयाँ बांट रहे हैं, आई एम गेटिंग माई ड्रीम जॉब, आई विल थिंक हाउ इट विल लुक लाइक. जैसे मैंने अपने विजुअलाइजेशन वाले वीडियोज पे फोकस किया था कि जब आप अच्छी चीज़ें सोचना स्टार्ट करते हो, यू स्टार्ट अट्रैक्टिंग दोज थिंग्स. सो अगर कुछ सोच ही रहे हो ना, स्टार्ट थिंकिंग गुड एंड नॉट नेगेटिव फेक सिनेरियोज कि यार मम्मी पापा गुस्सा हो गए तो, इसकी शादी उससे हो गई तो, या फिर प्रेशर हुआ तो, या फिर फेल हो गया तो क्या होगा, कि जॉब मिलेगी कि नहीं मिलेगी. ये सब सोचना बंद करो एंड इसका उल्टा सोचो. स्टार्ट थिंकिंग अबाउट योर ड्रीम लाइफ दैट यू रियली वांट टू लिव. Next thing is the most important thing I feel, and that is please remove all the distractions from your life. Now identify what are the things or who are the people who distract you. It could be social media, it could be phone notification, email alerts, and remove them while you're studying. Apps like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube can really be very distracting. So if they distract you, then please make sure that you don't even see in the icon. Just delete them from your mobile and trust me, it will all be worth it. Now coming to the last and the most important point, and that is create a clutter free non-distracting study environment. So whenever you're studying, just make sure that your study space is comfortable, quiet, and clutter-free. Invest in a good chair, decent chair that is comfortable with some nice lighting. Please don't study in dim light, in darkness. And I am sure that this will really help you stay focused while you're studying. So जब भी पढ़ाई कर रहे हो, just make sure that you're not having a pile of books in front of you. जो book पढ़ना है वही book table पे रखो, and that's it. One more bonus tip would be practice mindfulness whenever you're studying. So stay in the present moment. जो भी आप present में कर रहे हो, just keep telling yourself that I want to give my best to it. 100% दो अपना. कभी भी anxiety हो रही हो, डर लग रहा हो, just sit for meditation. Do 10 deep breaths. It will hardly take you approximately 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, 10 deep breaths, and that will really help you stay focused and stay calm. So creating fake scenarios is a very very common habit. This happens with everyone, from rankers to average students to everyone. But recognize that, what are the ways that you can overcome these habits, and I am sure that if you follow these will really really help you stay focused while studying. And remember that becoming a successful chartered accountant actually requires a lot of hard work, dedication, sacrifice, and focus. So don't let fake scenarios hold you back from achieving your dreams, from achieving your goals. And yeah, that was it for this video. I hope this video helped you. I hope I answered your comment. And yeah, in case if you want me to come up with any other video, do let me know in the comments below. I will make sure that I make a video on that. Thank you guys for watching, and please make sure that you like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in the next video. And तब तक के लिए एक बात हमेशा याद रखना, जब जिद्दी होगा दिल, जरूर मिलेगी मंजिल.